Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. This is Dalek 451, the new Dalek Emperor. And how you doing out there tonight? Uh not quite sure. Not quite sure why I started this stream, to be honest, because I just felt like I think I just wanted someone to talk to, really. I don't know if anyone will show up for this, but yeah, it's worth a try, I suppose. Already I'm off to a bit of a bad start because I didn't uh, didn't start the stream quite the way I usually do. Oh, someone's shown up at least. Um, hello to Edge of Time. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. How's you, how you doing tonight, Edge of Time? Mm, my I can say this. Kind of wish my week had gone better. I wish. It's not hasn't been all bad. I haven't. I've been I've been trying to get some more writing done as always. I've been watching some old cartoons. I've actually been what recently been I've been watching Batman the animated series. Up to the I'm up to episode 10 with that now, and yeah, that's been enjoying. So that's been good watching that. Um, you've been you've been drinking Edge of Time, right? Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I don't drink very much myself. I only have the occasional pint whenever I go to a pub for a meal with the family, but that's about it. Because look, I'm not a really, I'm not a drinker at all. Not really, because I have never been drunk in my life. And I can safely say I never want to be drunk ever. And you watched half of the Batman serial from 1943. Wow, really? Yeah, well, yeah, well, I've got it. Well, I actually had a bit of a plan. I was actually gonna rewatch all of the all of those connected series, and maybe the movies as well. Those old DCAU animated series, starting with Batman and then going from there, like Superman and Justice League and all that. Because I love those series. These Oh, got someone else popped in. Once Streamyard loads up the dang, there it is. Ahoy, Tony Stark! Good to see you. Great to see you again. So how you been, Tony Stark? You've been on a roll lately. You've been doing your own live streams, and you've been doing well with those. So, oh, this is Phantasmagoria is doing a bat show soon. Oh, cool. Well, I probably don't want to miss that, do I? But I mean, you say bad show. I mean, what are they talking about? Are they talking about deep, old Batman? Because if they are, then I can definitely, I would mind. Yeah, I would definitely love to be there for that. That sounds cool. Mini Friday Night Frolics. Yeah, yeah, that's what you. Yeah, that's what you I mean. That's what you basically call it, don't you? I mean, you, I mean, your show. I mean, the streams you do. You say that you always say they're inspired by Friday Night Frolics, but you don't want them to quite be Friday Night Frolics, do you? You did a matinee last night, right? I mean, old Batman to the current movie. Oh wow, that is a lot to cover. An awful lot to cover. That's a lot to cover. So yeah, so I think I'll definitely want to tune in for that show. The only problem is though, when oh god, I don't know if you heard. I don't know if you heard a big shout from a very faint shout or anything like that, but just ignore it. It's my stupid idiot brother with his. I keep hearing about all this garbage going on, all this crap going on with the World Cup, and in fact, is I can't escape it because social media keeps going on about it. All my family are sitting and watching it, especially my dad and brother. I can't escape it. I wish I could. But then again, that's kind of the way it's always been here. And my family pretty much always watches everything I hate. Because God, some of the stuff they watch, my like I said, my dad and my brother, they're always watching sport. My mother watches soap operas all the time, and then they all watch these god awful reality shows like this the latest one of the latest abominations is that freaking god awful Mass Singer show. I mean, have any of you seen that? It's absolutely awful. I cannot stand it. And yet my whole family watches it, and then my mother, she watches freaking Strictly Come Dancing every year, and it's just why. Sorry, and you probably don't want. You're not here to hear me rant, hear me moan about my family and their terrible taste in entertainment. And hello to Pop Culture Curator. Good to see you. Hit the like, guys. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, hit the like. That would much appreciate that. Hello, Curator. Found you on in Twitter too. Yeah. Glad you guys are all here. Edger says his rant. Oh man, I could rant about a few things. I could definitely rant about a few things. Because because so much stuff I love has been absolutely ruined, but my family seems completely oblivious to it. Hey, Hakim, hello to Hakime. Hey, I sub for the Ranslot. All right? Yeah, of course, of course. That's what does anybody go on YouTube? Anybody on YouTube go on there to do? You go on here to rant. Of course you do. Suiting up, loading the bourbon, shooting to thrill in 5. Oh, awesome, Tony Stark. well, let me tell you, I gotta say, my favorite bands. I love old rock music. I love classic hard rock music, and my favorite band in the world of all time is AC/DC, and I love that song "Shoot to Thrill." Absolutely love it. It's one of the is one of the best. I think it is one of the best rock songs ever, along with all these other great songs that they did. Highway to Hell, Back in Black, Hell's Bells. What are the great songs they did? Oh, and of course, Thunderstruck. Those all such amazing songs. And all the things. Oh, what's that, Tony? Come on, StreamYard. And if the phone will hold, I'll do Brian Johnson for you too. Oh, that would be awesome. I'd love that. Oh yeah, absolutely. High voltage rock and roll. Oh yeah. High voltage rock and roll. Yeah, love it. Love all of it. Speaking of my family, speaking about my family, now that I've gone live, I wonder if I'll probably catch my brother's attention. But if you're listening, 450, and I'll see you late. I'll see you later. That's gonna be my code name for you. That's gonna be my name for you from now on. 450 for my brother. Oh, we've got the guy himself. Hello to Tony Stark. Thank you for coming on.
Shoot the thrill! Ready now!
Yes! Fantastic!
You win! Thunderstruck!
Thunderstruck!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Back into the desolate ruins of Skaro we go. Back here once
again. Hey, we've got another guest here. A very big surprise. Rod Thunderheart. Hey, how you doing?
There he is.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey man, it worked out. We get to talk to you. Sorry, I couldn't talk to you last night. I had Tony. So much. Got drunk.
Well, then like a typical Canadian, I got mesmerized by the hockey game, and then suddenly I was like, oh shit, there was a live stream going on.
It's a hockey.
Yeah. It's a hockey game, eh?
My stream pulled you away from a hockey game.
No, yesterday.
Yesterday.
Oh, sorry.
Yesterday. Otherwise, I probably would have popped on with Tony last night. Tony had a sort of an after stream party after his stream.
After my matinee stream, I wowed everybody with my version of "Money for Nothing" by Dire Straits. And,
oh man!
And had 10 plus chatters the whole time. Like, it was a really successful stream. Loved it.
Yeah.
Well, sounds great, Tony. I wish I kind of. Sorry, I missed it.
Stick the tape in, hit rewind, and you're good to go.
Well, you were probably also sleeping at the time too.
Depending on the time we're broadcasting, I was probably asleep when you were doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, anyway, you're here now.
Yeah. Yeah.
How's there? A little bit warmer?
Oh yeah, actually, thank God it's warmed up. It's only like -6 now. Thank God.
Oh yeah. You know who don't miss that weather? Canadian Spider-Man.
Yeah. No. You call him. I'm sorry, Dalek. I just had to say, no, he's not Canadian Spider-Man. He's Mexican Spider-Man.
Yeah.
If he can't tough the cold out, then he's no longer Canadian. That's part of being Canadian.
You just got to brave.
I was just gonna say he's in Mexico right now, isn't he?
That's right.
He's no longer in Skyrim. He's in elsewhere now. It's fine.
Well, let me tell you, it's definitely cold where I am. We've got snow here right now.
Ah.
Yeah.
Everybody's in a rage, going into another ice age. Everywhere the cold wind blows, covered up to your ass in snow.
Nice.
I wonder if Moises will show up for this one. I mean, especially after what happened with the last one. Don't bother asking, because it was basically there was a bit of an incident in the last stream. I basically couldn't keep my mouth shut, and I really upset Moises.
SpaghettiOs.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's not good at all. That's not kosher. Can't be having that.
Yeah.
People acting like a schmuck, like a schlemiel.
I mean, it's not. I mean, I posted the stream on Discord like I always do, so he probably knows about it, unless.
Oh, BT Dubs, I should probably get you guys my Discord at some point. Just mail me on the Twitch twat and I'll get that to you. Me all this shit, man.
Yeah, that's right. Actually,
yeah, I remember I was discussing it with you one night, Rod, then I never came through. That's the thing, is I got so much shit going on that I say, yeah, I'll do this, yeah, I'll do that. And then, oh, yeah, sure. No way.
Yeah.
Captain, everybody wants a little piece of throw through the door wins. But anywho.
Well, I gotta say, I'm not quite sure how long I'm gonna do this stream for. Probably an hour and a half, because it is the evening here. So
yeah.
So it'll be mealtime soon.
So what you're saying is behave, Tony. Don't make me laugh too much, Tony, because I get distracted about what time it is, Tony. I got it.
Make me laugh. Oh, come on. You can make me laugh as much as you want, Tony.
So Tony, has Dalek, or have you been ever let into on the genius that is, well, Top Gear and then eventually, and now the Grand Tour?
Oh, that's a good question. Have you heard of Top Gear or the Grand Tour?
Top Gear or Top Gear as in like Top Gun? Like
No.
No.
God, no.
No, nothing to do with that.
like yeah. You lost me. You lost me.
Okay, well,
I left turn in Albuquerque.
all right, Dalek, this is your neighborhood, so you let him know, let him in on who and what Top Gear and who Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond, and James May are.
Yeah, Tony, have you heard of three guys called Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond, and James May?
I have not, my friend.
Oh man.
Given their history, I know fully, from they all where they all started, and then and they're literally just nobodies, and May was, or how they all, and then Clarkson too, even just writing for a newspaper, and I think he went on a television. So yeah, anyway, go on. Sorry.
Yeah,
wow.
but basically these three guys, they started out as, I think they all started out as journalists or something, and basically, and over the years these three guys are major car enthusiasts. They love their or petrol heads, as they call themselves. Yeah, they love their cars, and basically eventually, many years ago, the three of them came together to present one of the biggest shows ever to come out of the UK, and it was called Top Gear, and it was literally all about fast cars, big adventures, and the three of them, and these three frankly overgrown children just in adult bodies just falling over and setting fire to things and insulting each other. It's just hilarious, the most amazing, hilarious show ever. It was fantastic. It was just great.
And now I'm gonna have to search that up.
Yeah,
throw that
out. Seriously, look up Top Gear. You will laugh. I guarantee you will.
It's on Prime.
You will laugh yourself silly watching Top Gear.
Yeah. Well, we also we're fighting a little bit of the flu that's going around.
I had that shit last week. Still performing, but God, it sucked.
Me too. Yeah, but hey, also in their final season with the BBC Top Gear, they went to Patagonia down in Argentina.
That's right. They did.
Yeah, and then guess what? The police had to escort them out because there were I won't say radicals, but just people. Sorry, people down there. All the citizens. There's some citizens down there that didn't like the license plate that Jeremy Clarkson had, because they took it to mean that it was an insult to them, because it went FLK FKD 1981, which is, they figured it was a dig on the Falkland Islands War way back in 1981. And of course, holy crap, they were that it's well documented, on their show, and then also on YouTube, that holy crap, the police literally had to be called to their hotel and then escort them to their cars, and then literally in the middle of the night they're driving across the border, and then the quote radicals or whatever found them, and then there's eggs and rocks being thrown at their cars, busted windows. I think Jeremy had to leave his car there at one point.
I think they all did. All three of them had to abandon their cars.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I mean, they just had to. because of this one little, I don't know if it was intentional or not, but this one little thing with
License plate.
Jeremy's license plate on his car. They had to just drop everything and get the hell out of there.
Yeah, no shit. If they stuck around, they got that killed.
Well, yeah, and yet at the same time, I mean, let's face it, Argentina is, I mean, like, well, I guess in a lot of ways they're kind of like France in terms of like, if people protest shit, they turn out en masse, you know?
Yeah, angry mob 101.
Oh yeah. So, and then I was actually quite excited to discover that. I mean, because my brother introduced me to Top Gear when I was living with him a few years back.
I mean, it wasn't.
Yeah.
I mean, it was.
And then,
I mean, it wasn't. Oh, sorry, Rod.
No, go ahead.
I mean, it wasn't. It wasn't that. I mean, yes, Top Gear's had quite a few controversies over the years, but it wasn't that finally did the three of them in. It was something else that Jeremy did that got him. That Jeremy was fired, and then Richard and James left with him because they didn't want to do the show without him.
In solidarity, and good on them. Yeah. And and then I actually ordered Amazon Prime. I just, because there was a TV show that I wanted to see. It was actually kind of cool. It was a little Canadian show and everything, and then because I thought, hey, I'll try Amazon Prime out for like 1 month free, and then I'll just disconnect before the free month, and then after I watched the show that I wanted to watch, I was like, oh, right on, and then I just said, okay, well, what does Prime offer me, and then I looked at all the stuff that all the shows, all the movies, documentaries, and everything. I'm just like, hell yeah, I'm keeping this. I fucking love this. Well, yeah, and then like, I love Prime. I don't care what anybody says. I hate
power to you.
I hate the fact that Prime or Amazon is the Walmart of basically mail order, but on the other hand, I mean, like, their streaming service, as far as I'm concerned, is second to none. Also because, like, I mean, when you compare, for example, them to Netflix, Netflix doesn't have when you pause Amazon, you pause, and then if you push up, then you can get all the special features, because like you're like, hey, who's that guy? I've seen him somewhere, but if you,
that X-ray feature,
yeah, I love that. That's so awesome. And then, anyway, but and then I just happened to be surfing along, and I just happened to see this GT, and then I just and this was actually like a couple of years into it by this time, and I look carefully, and like Grand Tour, and then I look carefully, hey, that's Jeremy Clarkson. Holy crap! I thought they got fired. And then I, then of course you watch the first episode, and then you kind of like, I like how they did it too. I love that the presentation. Like, you can see. I mean, like, there's no actual words or anything like that. It just kind of like and then like they just kind of focus on BBC building. And then all of a sudden, like, they show the three of them walking out, and they look all sad and everything. They're kind of like as if they're breaking up. They're never gonna see each other again. I mean, obviously they're milking it for dramatization, but like yeah. But I mean, like, it is kind of. It is kind of heart jerking, and then all of a sudden, like, they get in their Mustangs and they start to go the separate ways. And then suddenly, magically they find their way back, and like they're following each other. And then like they drive into a desert, into quote Burning Man, like in the Nevada desert, and then like and then they cut, and then they show up, and then like they basically and then they take the stage, and then like they announce to everybody who they are, what they're doing, and then
it was great.
Yeah, I did. Absolutely. Yeah,
I've been to a Burning Man. Let me tell you, those festivals were fun. Those were real fun.
But and then like and like, I like how Dalek put it. Because we were talking about it with Captain Infinity. Which is that I mean, like. the Grand Tour is basically Top Gear on steroids.
It's Top the way it's
Or-
what I said was
Or
it's
no,
top,
which,
it's
sorry, go
top the Grand Tour is Top Gear turned up to 11.
yeah, sorry, that's what you meant. Yeah, said,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
We'll definitely have to check it out.
I thoroughly recommend you check it out. It's fantastic.
Yeah, you got some homework for the next stream there, Tony. I even
turning
actually
I start turning my space into mini Top Gear, along with everything else.
Even now they're still doing the occasional Grand Tour special.
oh yeah, 4 specials a year. I've read it. They haven't quit yet. Thank God.
Yeah, it's if there's anything which is easily worth waiting for to watch, it's definitely those specials.
Oh yeah. And Dalek, I don't know if you heard, but I actually mentioned the Grand Tour a couple weeks ago on Midnight's Edge.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and you remember their their latest one, right? Scandi Flick, where they went from like Finland.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I've seen that. I have seen it.
Oh yeah. No, I know, but I mean, what I'm saying is, I mentioned that on Midnight's Edge, and then I basically asked everybody, sort of round the table, and like, I had a feeling Script Doctor probably wasn't into it, and I was right, but Paul Chato is totally into it. Well, kind of because of his son, because the son is a total gearhead, he said. But this is what I thought. It was so awesome to get this reaction, but
Paul Chato says he's into it.
Oh yeah, totally.
No, that's great.
And well, because like he said he watches it with his son, and he said he just loves it. And
that's great. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah. I didn't get much of a reaction because like Tom, Tom wasn't. You can tell Tom probably isn't much of a reaction. But I knew Andre would have heard about it, because of Scandi Flick. And and Andre just lit right up. He was like, "Oh yes, I've heard of it." And he's like, "I want to see it. I just haven't had the time." And and he goes on. He went on to say too, like he said, like they were. He said, and he went on to add too. He said he said because he'd seen it in the newspapers and it was in the media. And then as I said, he just got all lit up, and he just like, and then he said because they've been through Norway here for several times with Top Gear as well, and I just like
that's true.
Oh,
that's true. That's true. They have.
I'm just like yes.
And I have to interrupt you for just a second, Rob, because we've got another guest just popped in, and I want to say a late happy birthday to Anti-Derivative Jill. Hi, Jill.
Oh my God, Jill.
Hi, how are you guys this morning?
Oh, good to see you.
This is such a pleasure. I wasn't expecting you at all.
That's awesome.
Hey. Yeah, how are you guys doing?
Oh,
I'm here.
We're doing great, Jill.
It sounds like you're talking about movies, so you're already good to go.
We're talking about something. Yeah, we're talking about this not necessarily, we're not talking about movies. We're talking about this show that we all love. It's called The Grand Tour
on Amazon Prime.
It's a newer show.
Prime. Yeah.
Great. That's great. Yeah. That's really great to hear when there's something that's newer that people are enjoying.
It's a pretty recent show. I think it started in like 2017, and it's been going for a few years now. They've had like 3 seasons, and it's still technically still going because they do these specials every year, which is fantastic. So that's great to look forward to.
Nice.
So yeah, it is good. It is good to we're just talking about the recent one they did, which is just earlier this year, called the Scandi Flick.
Because I brought that up on Midnight's Edge, and during Scandi Flick, they basically went through the 3 Norwegian countries, Norway, Finland, Scandinavia, I believe, or Sweden, or I think, yeah, that's right. And anyway, like I put it, I brought it up. I had a funny feeling Andre would have, and like, oh yeah, Andre just lit right up when I said, have you heard of the Grand Tour with Jeremy Clarkson, James May, and Richard Hammond? And Andre just like, oh yes, I have. They were in. It was in the media, and like it was on the news, and they. He said, yes, I've been meaning to watch it. I just haven't had the time. And then he went even further, and he went on to say that before the Grand Tour, they were on the BBC in a show called Top Gear, and he said, and they were also in Norway several times on Top Gear, and it was just so cool to hear that.
That's true. They have been from Norway several times when they were filming Top Gear, especially when they were on one of their big races or big adventures. Because I mean, have you ever? You must have seen these ridiculous big races they've done on Top Gear.
I have.
For example, I mean, one of the most one of the most legendary ones is when Jeremy drove the Bugatti Veyron. That was a great one.
The most notable thing I will mention is that season 1 ended with they kind of juggled the order around so that it wasn't but like they juggled the order on. But Richard Hammond actually crashed. Was it a Bugatti? No.
Oh no.
The electric car, the Ray. Anyway, he crashed an electric car that had
in the Grand Tour. Yeah, he did crash. He did crash an electric car. Yeah.
I remember my brother. I saw it. I knew it was coming, and and then I introduced my brother to it because my brother said, "What? They went on?" I was like, "Yeah, they started a new show. It's on Amazon." He was like, "Oh wow!" And so we started to watch it, and then I knew what was coming with the when they race when he's with the racing the electric car, and then also then we was like, the car crashes and you start like, holy shit, is he dead? And then even the show actually shows they put it up and it says what it said, subletted or whatever, footage from YouTube of when Hammond crashed, and they managed to get him out, and and then they show him when they're lifting him up in the thing, and he puts a thumbs up, and then actually James May brings up that apparently this is something to keep in mind with electric cars, for people in the future. And that is that when an electric car crashes, you have to let the fire burn, because what happened was the electric car, since it had 5 electric motors, it took over a week for each engine to burn. It took about 2 days for one of the engines to burn out. And then all of a sudden, but what happened was with the one engine burning out, that lit up the next engine, and then that engine had to burn for a couple of days, and then so on until so there's the interesting quandary and problem with electric cars.
So wait, you telling me that if an electric car catches fire, you can't put it out?
No, because it would create an even more, believe it or not, climactic explosion. I don't know, I forget the science behind that, but it's
This is where I come in.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Wow, I don't believe this.
So, the reason why electric cars have to burn out slowly is because they haven't put a means of proper circuit resistance on them yet. And the overheating caused by all of that electrical buildup would lead to a much bigger explosion. So they consider it actually as a fail-safe. It's a fail-safe to vent out all of the electrical energy in the vehicle through controlled burns, rather than just letting all those electrons get really, really irritated and explode.
Yeah.
Holy cow!
This is Tony Stark, your guide to the world of science, as well as the more you know.
You wouldn't have this. Well, there you go. You wouldn't have. You wouldn't really have this problem with a good old fuel powered car, would you?
Yeah. You
So-
just have an explosion and then like a fire, and then okay, fine.
There'd just be
the fire
there
up
would be
within a couple hours.
The fuel tank would explode, and then that would be about it.
Well, it
Yeah.
depends on where the breach happens in an ICE system. That's different. That's a different can of potatoes. I mean, sometimes the oil can ignite, sometimes gas will ignite.
Right.
Sometimes
right.
mixed fluid will ignite. It really depends on where the breach in the system happens.
But we gearheads are being a little bit rude. Let's move on
No,
to something a
you're not.
little more.
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I like to listen to anything that's going on. That's the whole point of why I'm on
Oh,
here.
no, okay,
Not to
thank you.
just listen to things that I.
So anyway, since you're here, look, how's your day been, Jill?
Been fine. I'm enjoying listening to you guys talk about car explosions and car crashes. Fantastic.
How was your birthday?
It was good. I had sushi. But I've been going to the same sushi restaurant for 17 years, and now it's closing. So
That's a shame.
it's a little sad, but I'll be fine.
Oh, let's go back in time.
Right.
Oh, that's look who just appeared in the chat. Once StreamYard loads it up, come on.
Yeah, you see it.
Tiger Stripes.
Hello,
Tiger Stripes.
Hey, Tiger Stripes.
Hey.
Yeah, it's a bit of a. I mean, I've actually got the stream up on my. I'm looking at it on my phone next to me while I'm doing the whole StreamYard thing on my laptop. So I see the chat. I see the chat on my phone before I see it on StreamYard.
Yeah. Tiger Stripe is asking what's the topic. They were discussing the differences between the normal explosions of a regular combustion engine with what happens when a car crashes in a race with a battery operated car. And I was enjoying it.
Yeah, we're talking about some. What do you mean? What?
Yeah.
With respect, that sounds like a lot of work. Oh. Yeah, maybe you're right, Tiger Stripes.
It is definitely something that I bring up to anybody who says, "Oh yeah, electric cars are better than petrol powered," and I'm like, not so much, And then not to mention, you bring up
guy talk, cars and all, pretty much.
Yeah, but I still like fire, so it's all good.
I actually, several years ago, I actually saw them live. Jeremy Clausen, Hammond and May. I actually went to a show called Top Gear Live, and I actually saw them. Well, I didn't see them up close, but I did see them live. And before the show, outside the show, they had all these great classic Top Gear artifacts. They had the beat up Toyota. They had those they had those old purpose all-purpose wheelchairs that the three of them that they made once. What else did they have? They had Jeremy's car from the I think it was from that Christmas special they once did, traveling across Iraq. What else did they have? Oh, they had loads of things from old. It was great. It was great stuff, and then the show itself. Wow, I mean the entrance they made. They came in on a motorized, stand or a motorized stage of like it was like the stage they used to sit on in the top of the studio. It was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
This is all very fascinating. I feel like you're spoiling stuff. No?
And then Jeremy actually did it. He did a freaking he did a donut in it with it. It was amazing. I mean, he just literally started spinning, just revved it up and started spinning it with all three of them on it. It was fantastic. Yep. It was incredible.
And another interesting thing, Jill, is you could probably just simply look it up which episode, so that you don't have to tire yourself through all. Although, again, I kind of if you look on Amazon Prime, the Grand Tour is listed. They actually listed under comedy, which is I find very appropriate. Because
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because there's one episode that I'm trying to remember if it was the first or the second season, but they play battleships with a bunch of tiny little cars and
yes!
a bunch of limos, a couple of limousines, a couple of motorhomes, and a couple of I think they were PT Cruisers, which were supposed to represent their PT boats or something like that. But anyways, but like.
Yeah, they literally. Yeah, that's right. That's right. They literally played battleships with cars. It was absolutely insane.
They used. See, what they did was they set up a grid, and then a 4x4 grid, and then they put their cars in it, and then they had these. I'm not kidding you. These, what were they? They had to be about probably 10-ton cranes, and they put these 10-ton cranes, and like. These cranes could extend their arm like anywhere out to like the 4x4 grid, and they called to their grid driver to be full, or something like that, and then it was just, oh my god, hilarious. Oh, and then the other thing too is like, in order to prevent from one guy from looking at the other guy's board, they had two sea cans to sort of, like there's the wall, so that they can't see where the other guy put his cars.
That's pretty cool. So board game in real life.
Yeah,
and that's only scratching the surface of some of the crazy stuff they've done over the years, both on the Grand Tour and Top Gear.
Yeah.
But look who's in the chat, Dalek.
And
say hi.
Oh my, yes, King Dolphin TV. Hello, Raymond.
Raymond!
Holy cow!
Raymond.
Hey, King Dolphin. Hey, Raymond.
Hey, Raymond.
Awesome,
how you
guy.
doing?
Hey, Raymond. Hey. Everybody loves Raymond.
Oh yeah, we all love Raymond. And Tiger Stripe says, "I like fire, just not under my ass." As an electric car's blowing up.
Yep.
Yes.
See, so that's which is my defense for anybody who says that electric cars are the future. I say no, they're not. I say that hemp fueled cars are the future. I mean, just as a side note,
they just need to switch to ethanol, and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Well, hemp is great for everything, for plastics, for clothing. for fuel, like you said.
Well, yeah, what was it? The MythBusters even proved
Paper.
that MythBusters, exactly, paper, yeah, and clothes too, even fabric.
Oh my God, he's actually here. Hey, Raymond.
Uh,
Hey. How you guys doing?
oh, right on. But yeah,
Hey,
as I was saying,
Dolphin. Woo.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey,
I'm
Raymond.
for hey,
Hey, Dalek, how you doing?
hey, how's it going, man?
Ah,
Good to see you.
oh, good seeing you guys. Just had a little emotional slam on my on as a result of yesterday's stream, and still.
Oh no.
No, it's all right. It's all right. It just helps me put things into perspective.
Oh,
That
Oh, I
helps
don't know.
me
I see.
helps me think that my little bitty channel is making a difference. And if I have to face
Your little bitty channel.
my little bitty channel is making a difference out there. And
That's good. How is it?
yeah.
What's going on?
well, Dalek was there. I don't know. He wasn't there the whole time. So
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, he wasn't there at the very beginning when we had Wendy.
Well,
talk.
actually, I was. Or at least I was watch. I did watch the beginning between you and Wendy.
Yeah, and so Wendy talked about an incident at the hospital, and and needless to say, it was very sad, and it was. I came out of there thinking, boy, if I help, I think last night really helped Wendy, just being able to talk and vent and have a cry. And I was leaving it at that, starting to work on Wednesday's show and doing some other stuff. And then there's a comment on my stream, on yesterday's stream, and he's a friend of mine, and he's been on my show, and just what he said just really opened up, really got me emotional, to say the least, and it really helped me put into perspective, and makes me know that my channel is making a difference in people.
Right on.
Well, why shouldn't it be?
Well, that's
Raymond?
really wonderful. If you can help Wendy, who's a real life hero, feel better, that is fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Brother.
So I came. I saw you on, and I thought I'd come on to just not to bring everybody down. Of course, that's not bringing everybody down. That's just.
Oh no, good to see you, man. Glad you popped in.
Yeah.
Glad to be here.
I can kind of understand. I can kind of. I kind of get it, man. Because sure, it's coming up to Christmas, but there's a hint of there's just a little bit of sadness on my part to do with it, because this is gonna be my first Christmas without
That's right.
any grandparents visiting.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
Yeah,
That's gonna be very tough.
because as you all know, I lost my grandmother back in January, and she was my last grandparent alive.
Mhm.
She was
Yeah. So
Sorry to hear that, Dalek.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and we're still thinking about it. But yeah. So
And Tiger Stripes is right. Christmas can be a very hard time for people, Dalek. Sorry to hear about that. They're in your heart, though.
indeed. Indeed.
Yeah, I mean, it's just even if they were just even if they were even if she even when she was like really getting on, and even when they were ill, my grandparents they always came here for Christmas, or we went to them for Christmas, and see, and yeah, Tiger Stripes. Christmas can be a very hard time for people. I'm sorry to hear that. They're in your heart. Then, yeah, they are. You're right.
No, which is why we do things like this. We do things like this on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve and Christmas Day, etc., etc. To be there for other people.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to, keep on the theme here, but
No.
last year, I had, never did any of this, never even thought about doing any of this, YouTube or whatever, bullshit with people, people, and now it's like, I mean, last Christmas was very quiet. I was accompanied by my cats and the sound of the clock on my wall. That was it. So this year is infinitely better because at the very least, I can come on, I can be entertained, be in like-minded company. And so I thank everybody for that, new and old, which everybody basically still new to me. I'm new to it. I thought I was.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I do appreciate that too. It makes life a lot more interesting.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Indeed. Oh.
End the stream on a sad note, Dalek. Let's get back to going.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
I mean, again, I'm not. Well, like I said earlier, I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to keep this stream going for. I'll probably. I mean, we're almost at an hour now, so I'll probably try and keep going maybe another half an hour. So see how things turn out. Because I know I'll definitely have to stop soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I might plug up my phone and get a stream going. I might do a Sunday Monster Friday. Might be one of those.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Live. Or I don't do as good as Pudgy, but live, uncensored, unedited. Sunday.
I hope the Eagles doing okay, man. I need some Pudgy in my life. I haven't seen that little guy.
That'd be fun.
And Jill, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Glad I got to wish it to you in real. I know Sandra was on. I had to work, but yes, happy birthday.
Yeah, and I had DJ Odyssey sing me happy birthday. Tony Stark did an amazing impression and everything for me, and also Doomcock sang for me. So I had the best birthday.
Well, I'm not gonna sing. I could, yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jill. Happy birthday to you and many more.
Wow, thank you. I didn't even deserve that one. It's not my birthday anymore. Thank you.
Hey, there's always the window.
It was a little over 12 hours ago.
Hey,
so.
Hey, you celebrated your birthday. You celebrated your birthday.
How about
before you?
And a very hairy and beyond birthday to you.
That's good.
On birthday.
We have 334 on birthday.
Mhm. It's the anniversary of
Uh-oh.
what?
Somebody
What
dropped
was,
the
what
symbol.
was that?
Oh, it's Snoopy. That was Snoopy dropping.
Snoopy was trying to play the drums.
No, Snoopy is eating the cookie batter. Sandra's doing it's cooking with Sandra. And she
That
gave-
dog.
and she gave him the cookies, the bowl with the cookie batter, and he's licking it, and he dropped it back there.
Yeah, good. Oh, Pop Culture Curator says, great panel. Thanks, Pop Culture Curator.
Hey,
Hey, pop culture.
Right on. Good to see you, Pop Culture.
Oh wait, I'm not about. Oh,
Oh, no.
Dalek, Dalek, when you get those, you know you've made it.
Right. Everyone keeps telling me that when I get those things in the chat, I've made it. Everyone keeps telling me that.
Well, something triggers them to appear, and we don't know exactly what it is. But if they know that your stream is out there, then so do real people.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Right on.
Well,
I
again,
had-
usually I would have used subscriber only mode to make sure they don't appear, but I didn't feel like using it for this one.
That's right.
Yeah.
24 hours.
Look at this. Look, live, uncensored, unedited, Tony Stark. This one right there.
Happy on birthday, Will. I hope your on birthday's amazing.
What, did Snoopy flip his metal bowl last Tiger Stripes?
No, it was the cookie bowl.
She's making more cookies.
Snoopy is the
Already-
best cookie making assistant.
Yes. Oh, you should see him. He's sitting on the floor, flat dog, just waiting for cookies to fall on the floor.
That is up.
So,
That correctly.
Why?
That,
That anticipates the inevitable.
so true, Rod. What was that, Tony? Ooh.
whose phone was that?
Dude.
I don't want
Beats me.
the warranty extension. I have a brand new car.
Can you tell me what model vehicle you drive? Oh, yes, absolutely. I drive a Model 2346 taxi cab, and you can find me. Put your hand to the yellow circles. Are you human? No, I'm a meat popsicle.
Oh yeah.
I've got a cartoon of that from my Bruce Willis fan club.
He's
Meat popsicle.
Oh.
I don't drive a car. I have a multipass.
I have a TARDIS.
Who's driving?
Is that registered for a warranty?
I've got the TARDIS and I know how to use it.
I think I also have a flying DeLorean somewhere that probably needs an extended warranty. Industry, custom, Pontiac Firebird.
when we get to 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious.
Jesus Christ, Doc, that's heavy. Wait, I see it, Marty. Marty! Oh, Doc, come on, Doc, come on. We're going to talk about Back to the Future, Marty, just you and me. Rick and Morty, Marty. Rick and Morty for 100 years. Oh, man.
Right.
That was pretty good, Tony.
I appreciate it.
I love that. I love that.
Christopher Lloyd.
I love that film so much.
Well,
It's
yeah,
one of my
if he
favorite movies ever. Back to the Future.
If Tony can do Rick and Morty, it's only natural that he can also do Doc Brown and Marty,
And Marty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because that's who they're based on.
Mhm.
I couldn't get into Rick and Morty. I thought it was too. I thought it was a bit too much. If you get what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that just means I'm going to have to talk like Dr. Emmett Brown with you instead of Rick Sandy.
I mean, when I say too much, I mean like it's too loud, too obnoxious. Everyone in it are just jerks. I don't like shows like that.
That's though. I kind of like that, but
Don't feel bad, Dalek. I've never seen a single episode of Rick and Morty.
it really has its own appeal to a certain type of people. It's not meant for everyone, nor should it be. Nothing should be meant for everyone. If people stopped worrying about making something that's meant to quote everyone unquote, we probably wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be doing this right now.
No,
So
well,
Yeah.
That's true.
no, of course not. No.
That is true.
I mean, to be honest, I find that the way with pretty much all so-called animated adult comedies, because they all one thing, they all look exactly the same. Everyone in these shows, they all act exactly the same, and all the jokes are exactly the same. They're just all the same.
you tell me you don't like Family Guy? Oh man, that's not
Well-
sweet at all.
I used to like Family Guy, not anymore.
Yeah, Family Guy's jumped the shark, and that's saying something for a show that naturally jumps the shark.
Yeah.
Like the first season, I used to look. I used to love Family Guy. I used to collect the DVDs of Family Guy. And there's some episodes of the Family Guy app I really enjoyed. But it's just like no. Just like today, it's just like no, I can't watch this anymore. It's too much.
Being a Kentucky boy, I'm actually relatively close to the world's first KFC. So sometimes when I, feel like just driving down there, I'm just like, yeah, I came here to see the colonel. Is Mr. Sanders? How many times do you have somebody talk like this at you? Yeah, it's funny. That sounded more like Lois. Lois, is that you?
Tiger Stripe says Family Guy has actually dialed it back the last few seasons, but I don't watch every episode. But every episode, it always goes too far, at least once and often more. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It goes too far in every episode.
Mhm.
Like
Well,
it tries too hard to grow. It goes too far into too hard to just be too in your face or too hard to or gross you out or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, trying too hard is the word. Or
It's
the
just
saying, yeah.
too much. It's trying too hard.
Everybody's just wants to be Howard Stern. It's okay. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like episodes like episodes like PTV or the Road to episodes, or like anyone's seen Road to the Multiverse?
No.
Oh man, that was a great episode. I mean, think of it. I don't think of it like Rick and Morty, but it's Brian and Stewie.
Oh, that, yes. Okay.
Oh, wow, really? Was that like one of their like 60-minute long episodes? Like the life of Stewie?
It was a regular length episode, but basically it was Brian and Stewie lost in the multiverse.
Yeah, going from different realities and times and
jumping
in their past.
Jumping through realities, because the episode starts out, the family is at this, the Griffins are at this fair, and Stewie wins a blue ribbon with this pig that he has, and he says like it's the most genetically perfect pig in the contest, and then you just see this big butch pig with fists instead of front hooves, and it goes oink. Oh my god! Yes, he's something, isn't he? Are those fists? Damn right! Show him, pig! Off! And just punches him in the face.
Got a mensch pig over here.
And then Brian's like, "How the hell would you do this?" Stewie got it from a farm in an alternate universe. So once they get back to the house, Stewie shows Brian this device that he invented that can literally take you to alternate dimensions, and he takes into the universe where he got the pig, and it's this super advanced futuristic. It's like Futurama level advanced.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a pretty good. Oh, I did a pretty good Stewie, did I? Thank you, Tiger Stripes.
Yeah, you did.
You did.
Stewie was absolutely superb.
The Family Guy Star Wars episodes are classic. Yeah.
Oh,
well,
yes.
I would definitely say Blue Harvest is classic. I don't know about the other two.
Blue Harvest.
Yeah.
What about when we got Cleveland as R2D2, and he pokes his head up. Yeah, but where he's got the gun, and he goes, oh, yeah, that's how we do it in my neighborhood, bitch.
Hey, this is a great stream, Dalek, but I do have to go right now. I have to go do stuff.
Really, Jill?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So keep it going. And, talk to you later.
Jill, you take care.
Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah.
Jill. Happy birthday again.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah,
happy
I'll talk
birthday
to you later.
See
Yeah.
Happy
See you
birthday
later.
again. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yes. Take care, Jill.
You too,
Bye.
Raymond, Dalek, Tony, Rod.
Thanks.
Bye.
See ya.
All right.
I wish
So,
I had 5 pieces, but now we're just a square. Nah, now we are a square.
Oh, well,
Hello, Ron.
what have you
Hello.
turned on- So,
So I
what
got
have you
some.
turned on- what have you turned on your camera for, Rod? You got something to show us?
I do. Unfortunately,
Oh, look! Is that?
Somebody wants me to be a little jealous. Just
That's
a
Back to the Future box set or something?
Back to the Future. Unfortunately, for some reason, the button broke. Otherwise, you could see it's actually the flux capacitor.
Well, I can
Ooh.
tell I can tell it's the flux capacitor, just about.
Yeah.
Definitely the flux capacitor, that's for sure. How did you get such an advanced piece of weather equipment?
Oh, I did some digging. Trust me.
Is that the anniversary edition?
It is,
Oh, cool.
and they're Blu-ray.
I have the 30th anniversary edition that came in the blue foil etched box.
Yeah.
But that's probably the 40th anniversary edition now, but 20 probably.
Oh, look. Oh, what's
The
that?
champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here.
A
Oh,
wrestling belt?
ECW. Wow.
ECW Hardcore Heavyweight. Also, this is not a replica belt. This is not a WWF or WWE replica. This is the real McCoy. Because
Wow.
if it were a WWF one, you would actually see all along here stamps WWE, WWE, WWE. But this was before they were bought out.
Nice.
I can't say that if this is the real belt either, by the way. But I mean, it did come with a protective cover.
So
And one last tiny little prop.
oh, what's that?
It's
Wait,
oh.
wait a second. Is that
it's something from Shield.
Yep.
It's something
from
from
S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents of Shield.
no, it is. No, it has the Shield logo on it.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, it's the Tesseract case. It's phase 1.
Yes.
Wait, is that supposed to be the Tesseract?
That's the test.
Yeah, it's Tesseract.
Oh, cool.
The fact that you're holding the Tesseract right now makes me think that you're at the very least Loki. Quit pushing into Rod Thunder. Brings back Rod right now, Loki, or I swear. I'll do it up and come down there.
Star-Lord could too.
So for a little bit.
Star-Lord
Star-Lord can hold on it temporarily.
I'd say it is a Tiger. It is a box set, Tiger Stripes.
Yeah, it's the entire phase 1.
Yeah, I wanted to try and find that. Of Infinity Gauntlets and other stuff. I need to show off some of my props at some point. I'll suit up at one point and show off some of my stuff.
Shall I make you bigger, Rod, so you can see it properly?
Sorry, what?
Yeah, go ahead. Make him. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, that's.
Oh, it's got a light and reflector there.
Shield logo, yeah.
Yeah, that's the Shield logo in that case.
That's gorgeous, though. And I assume DVDs put up, right?
Blu-rays.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Ye old Hypercube.
A Tesseract.
Yep.
Oh, and it stopped.
It's hosted in space.
Anyway, there's all my props, at least for now.
Magnificent.
Well, thanks for that, Rod. That was great.
Yeah.
We turned this into
You
a
guys
show and
enjoy.
tell.
Yeah. Yeah. man, we're all clearing our throats every so often.
And Tiger Stripe says,
You're
wow,
welcome.
that's a proper toy. Hey, very nice.
Yes.
Hey, why don't you come up and join us, Tiger Stripes, if you can?
You got 10 minutes.
I mean, I'm not. Yeah, I mean, I did say an hour and a half, but just
I knew you couldn't say no.
Alec, as Lenrod says, sleep is for the weak. Or sleep is
That's
for the
fine.
sleep's not the problem right now, Raymond.
It's
The I mean, I'm actually wondering if I should dash downstairs for a minute to see what's happening.
Oh, well, no harm in that. If we can hold the fort for you, hold down the fort if you really need to.
get up on that 5th day. Oh, wait, wrong chip. I'll tell you what. I said, guess what? I saw a flying DeLorean just the other day. And I said, I wonder if that's running on propane or not.
Oh, actually, I forgot.
Yeah, you didn't show off your flying DeLorean. Shame, shame. I got the same one. Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that. Oh,
And to think, one of the world's ugliest cars became one of the most iconic with that movie. That car, to me, is ugly. If you see just like a regular DMC hatchback, like the DMC 12 hatchback without the time equipment, to me, just looks ugly. Like it was such an ugly car. Yeah, no. I like when it comes to like classic cars like that, like 80s cars. Give me a Firebird any day. Give me a Dodge or a Plymouth. But no, that DeLorean is weird looking to me. It's like the Gull Wings were nice. Get that on a Lambo or something.
Oh, I was taking. And to be honest with you, I'm looking. I didn't have the money, and remember, this is when $2,500 was a lot of money at the time. But
yeah,
I could have bought one. But I wasn't even old enough to drive either. I was 14 years old, and somebody at the lake. It's about only 10 miles away. He had a DeLorean for sale, but he didn't want it. And I mean, in retrospect, I understand why. Because I've even seen stories of how DeLoreans, they're not they're not that well put together.
Well, it's the fuse box. The fuse box in the DeLorean, the original DMCs, had electrical problems. Since the Gull Wings were pneumatic and the windows were made in the way that they were, if they were making a joke of it with the ignition in Back to the Future, but that wasn't the only electrical problem that car had. That car had multiple electrical problems with it. You could get stuck in them. It's like, nice car, now it's your house. Maybe, just maybe, you might be able to get out, but you'll have to break the window at the very least to get out.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, no arguments there. But I mean, I don't know. I'm still one of those and they brought him back from the dead too. So
yeah, and they fixed the problems, obviously. But DMC
even better. Yeah.
You can get a brand new 1980 for about $35,000, which ain't that bad. Like in all sense,
pretty
purposes,
good.
it ain't that bad. Yeah,
that's really about
again. I would buy one that with time equipment on it because just driving that around, man. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
It's too wet here. It's too wet.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, if I had a DeLorean, I'd only drive it time to time.
Mm-hmm. And I don't own a garage, so yeah, I'm not leaving that car outside, even under a tarp. I'm not leaving a cleanless car outside. It's very wet here.
Yeah.
No.
I'll
I'd
tell
go
you
through
what.
some roughing it out.
The best car I've seen lately. We had a car show a few months back, and I was in heaven when I saw this car. There was a guy who had the Black Beauty from the Green Hornet. I was.
Oh
I
no!
Oh my God! Yes, it was the Black Beauty. I'm like, oh. I was geeking out. I said, I want that car. I want that car. And Sandra had a Gibbs slap me every time I said that. She says, no, you can't.
Yeah.
I loved how they made that car modular. Like Black Beauty's very modular. Like its gadgets were installed in it and would fold out of it, and the missiles would come out from the front and stuff. Like it kind of reminded me of Mask cars and stuff and whatnot. Like very, very modular. That's one thing I liked about
that's right.
it. Believable
Yeah.
and concealable. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when I just saw that, I was just geeking out. I said, who would have that?
It's like, I know what I want for Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be like those
and who would figure about weeks later my car would blow up on me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's like I want to bring attention to this for a sec. As Tiger Stripes, have you been having a really bad time lately? That's what it sounds like. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been the only.
I don't know. I would be doing that.
I was the only person who had your back. Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that, Tiger Stripes.
Yeah, Tiger Stripes. Let me at him. I'll take care of him.
Yeah. What's the problem? You know. Well, what's the deal, yo?
Yeah. If she's still out there.
I don't know if she's still here.
Yeah.
You still out? You still here, Tiger Stripes?
Is anybody out there?
Is there anybody out there?
If I drop, it's because my phone died. I do apologize in advance.
I'm actually.
I'm attempting to.
When I said, oh, you're referring to when I said
hold
right.
my line in, but
So
if it does drop,
the only people who spoke at the time when you said in the moment, I know Tiger Stripes and she's a lovely person. Thank you. Well, you're welcome, Tiger Stripes. And I had no idea, and I didn't. Fully, oh my God! I remember saying that, but I didn't think you'd have been.
I think it was on your stream a few streams back.
On that was my stream. I thought it was on someone else's.
Wow.
It was either your stream or the captain's, because I think I was either in the audience or in the chat when you said that. Something to that effect. Okay, listen, phone. You're going to have to hold this.
He is the one to blame for all that.
Yeah, I thought it was an alien or something like that.
It's obvious all that noise was coming from him.
Oh boy!
I am so sorry. I am working on my studio, slowly but surely. Soon, very soon, we'll never have to deal with this ever again.
Yeah. Well, at least you don't have a batter bowl slamming in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Dalek, this was a great stream. Thank you very much. I did need this to come on a little bit. So.
You're welcome, Raymond. You're welcome here anytime.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the raid.
on last Saturday.
What was that,
a fun the pod raid that you sent to my stream last Saturday. Thanks. That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Is that where they all went?
yeah.
They all went to your place instead of mine.
I don't think you were up yet. Because we would have raided there too. Can I plug Wednesday's show, Dalek?
Oh, sure, Raymond. Go ahead.
This for the toy lovers out there, and I know there's toy lovers out there. I've got Alex from a company called Brick Plania, and what he does is he makes military models. He's your source for custom aircraft, military memorabilia, and fighter apparatus, and he makes them all out of Legos.
Whoa!
Wow!
He's going to come on and he's going to show off some of his stuff, and it's going to be great. So if you're into Legos or if you're into models or toys, come on over.
Kind of that sounds awesome, and it kind of reminds me of this other show that we've talked about Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond, and James May, but I don't know if you know this, but there's a lot of shows that those three have done besides Top Gear, and one of the shows that James May did several years ago was a show called James May's Toy Stories. And one of the episodes he did, was centered on Lego, and he did what he did. He built a whole full-size house entirely out of Lego.
Wow!
Yeah,
that would be cool.
That.
That would be very cool to see.
He didn't just build it; he spent the night in it.
Oh wow!
That would be very interesting if he didn't put the flat things over the little pegs. That would hurt the feet.
Oh yeah. That would hurt.
So, all right. Well, let me. Let's see. Let me put the channel out there because I don't think I'm a wrench.
I don't.
Are you?
No, Raymond, you're not.
That's okay.
Not for this channel.
That's okay. I'll just put it.
I actually wanted to ask.
Well, Raymond,
you wanted to stick around
I could
because
make you a wrench just so you can post your link.
If you want to, that's yeah. Okay.
How do I do this?
Yeah, I like that Tiger Stripes. Yeah, Lego house.
Okay, there you go, Raymond. I've given you wrench status.
All right, thank you, sir. Let me put it out there. No, actually,
I was wondering how long you were going to stick around because I actually just wanted to bring up something that I don't think anybody is, only Cardinal Sin knew, which was the time I encountered a UFO.
I have a UFO story
Really?
too, and I think I divulged it to the Cardinal not too long ago.
Okay, no, but I mean, I actually encountered one.
Oh, you saying that my story was not
yeah. Yeah, seriously, if you can find that show, check it down. Some of the stuff he does with all these old-fashioned
toys
and stuff, it's amazing. Some of the stuff he does.
It's on Prime.
In the first episode, he built. It's on an old model making kit called Airfix, and he builds a life-size Spitfire out of giant Airfix pieces. It's brilliant.
Oh no.
All right. Well, I got to get going. I'm making homemade chili tonight.
Oh, that's awesome! I love chili.
Mm-hmm. I don't use mixes. I just take everything made by scratch. So
It's nice when you're even better when you make it directly by from scratch, and not remade or anything.
Yeah. So
Tomatoes,
I
the
bet you-
pepper.
All right, so okay, we'll let you go then, Raymond.
Yep. You take care, Dalek, and
Yeah.
you have a great rest of the week, and hope to see you guys on Wednesday.
Yeah, you bet. See you later,
Sure.
man.
If I'm not there in person, I'll put the tape in and rewind it. Promise.
All right. Thanks a lot. Take care, guys.
Awesome. All right,
Okay,
yeah, have a good one, man.
Good night, Raymond. And then there were 3.
And then
So,
now, Ray.
And, Tiger Stripe has to go too.
Yeah,
so
this
let's-
sounds.
so
It
let's-
sounds like the
you-
universe is
anytime,
reminding
Tiger
me that, hey,
Stripes.
maybe we have to get something to eat in a little bit, Alec. We should probably wrap up.
Yeah, it sounds like we're all winded down. So yeah,
Sounds
all
like
right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
go
have
ahead
to.
and I'm gonna go ahead
No,
and give out a poll too, if that's okay.
Considering the time, I probably have to go and have some food, eat my tea as well, and you all want to leave as well. So yeah, that's probably a good time to wrap things up
Let me
here.
go ahead and let me get a plug in, okay? If that's
Go
okay.
ahead, Tony. Go ahead. Go right ahead.
Saturday matinee, usually every Saturday. I do a 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time streams after long shift hours during the week. Thursday, I do Thursday with Rick, where I get drunk and talk like Rick and Morty for an hour. And the new show, Tinkering with Tony, same time slot, 3 a.m. Eastern Standard, for just talking about anything general and sci-fi related. We talked about hyperdrives with the first show. I know I skipped those 2 shows last week, but I was real or drunk sometimes. But you guys, appreciate you guys for having me on, and yeah.
You're welcome, Tony.
Yeah.
Right,
Sorry about the aliens.
It's okay. It's okay. I mean, so well, anyway. So, Rod, is there anything you want to push, or is that about it?
Give me a second. I'll hopefully I don't disappear too long. Give me a second. I'll see if I'll dig my book.
Sandra missed me. Sandra says hi, and we did miss you last night, season. Thanks. Yeah. See you soon too, Raymond. Damn it! He's talking to Tiger Stripes, not me. Sorry.
Awkward. That was awkward.
I was on Raymond's stream for most of it last night.
I'm gonna pop that tape in too. I missed it because I was doing my show, and then the after party, and then I passed out drunk.
There we go. Okay, yeah.
Right.
There it is. Yeah. Coincidentally, I was actually I wasn't on the stream, but earlier, like just a couple hours ago, from Midnight's Edge and her own channel, Positive Fandom, she was on, or she was streaming this morning, and then I just popped in to say hi, and holy crap! I couldn't believe it. They just blew me up, and then and then promoted my book, and I was like, damn, thanks, girl. Wow, what a sweet lady.
Okay. All right. So shall I post this? I should post it in the chat for you.
Sure. Yes. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Sure. Hey! Don't come in here! Damn it!
Oh, who's coming in?
It's my freaking brother. Don't say a word. God. Okay. I really have to go now. I really do have to go.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
All right.
But just give me a sec here. I need to post this here. There we go. So there's so that's a link to your book, Rod.
That's right. Yes.
Oh great.
Yeah.
Right. Well, anyway, I really
Awesome. Yep. Yeah. We all
I really
better
really
go
do need
flying,
to, I really do need to end this stream right now. So again,
And
so
I'm
just
getting hungry too. Yeah.
So yeah, thank you to
Okay.
thank you to everyone who came in, who was in the chat. Everyone came on the panel. It was great having you, Tony, you, Rod, Raymond, Tiger Stripes, Edward Time who was here earlier. It was all great having you all, but I really need to get. I really need gotta
Oh
go.
no, you
So-
want to? I know you probably want some sleep. It's probably getting late for you. So.
No. I have to go and sleep. I have to go and eat.
Oh, well, that too, I guess. All right. Yeah. All right. Anyway, I'm out of here. I got stuff to
yeah.
do too.
So
But
anyway,
take care, Dalek. We'll see you somewhere in the future.
Sure.
Somewhere in the future.
See you around, Rod.
Or in the past.
So anyway, let me do this properly. From the surface of Skaro, this is Dalek 451 signing off. I will see you all next time. Good night, everybody.
Awesome. Take care, all.